OCR Cambridge National Sports Science. Sports Science is a controlled assessment qualification. There is no practical element to this course at all. This qualification is made up of 3 units. First unit is reducing the risk of sports injury. This is assessed by an externally moderated exam in Year 11, which is worth 40% of the end qualification. The second unit is R181, applying the principles of training. This is completed in Year 10 and this makes up 40% of the final mark, and this is done via controlled assessment. The third unit is nutrition and sports performance. This is assessed via controlled assessment and this makes up 20% of the final qualification. R180, reducing the risk of injuries and dealing with common medical conditions. This unit is externally assessed with an exam which takes place in May of Year 11. This contributes to 40% of the final GCSE grade and is marked out of 80. Within this unit, we look in detail at reducing risk, treatment and rehabilitation of sports injuries and medical conditions. We look at different factors which influence the risk and severity of injuries. For example, intrinsic and extrinsic factors. We look at different types and causes of sports injuries. We look at acute and chronic injuries. Causes, symptoms and treatments of medical conditions such as asthma and diabetes. And we also look in detail at warm-up and cool-down routines and how they help prevent injury. R181, applying the principles of training. This unit is worth 40% of your overall sports science grade and is marked out of 80. In this unit, you will learn how different components of fitness relate to different sports activities, the different tests used to assess each of the components of fitness, how to collect and interpret the fitness test results, how components of fitness are applied to skill performance, and how to devise and carry out skill-based fitness tests. You will also learn the difference between aerobic and anaerobic exercise, the different principles of training and goal setting, how to apply different principles of training and goal setting to different sports, the different training methods that can be used to improve performance, and the advantages and disadvantages of each training method. You will also learn the factors to consider when planning a fitness training program, how to apply the principles of training and smart goal setting, the elements that make up a fitness training program, how to monitor progress and to make appropriate adaptations to the training program, how to record any achievements and know how the goal of fitness training program has been achieved. You will also learn how to reflect on effectiveness of fitness training programs, the strengths and areas of improvement of fitness training programs, and how the fitness training programs can be improved. Unit R183, Nutrition and Sports Performance. This unit is worth 20% of the overall GCSE Sports Science grade and it is marked out of 40. In this unit, students will need to demonstrate an understanding of government guidelines for healthy eating, nutrients and their functions, macronutrients and micronutrients and what are the differences, source of nutrients, dietary requirements for different types of athletes and sports such as aerobic, anaerobic and strength-based activities, and also to design and evaluate a 2-week diet plan for an athlete.